Hi, I'm Madeline. I'm a senior communication student at SUNY Geneseo, taking a contemporary visual communication class. When tasked with the project to make a personal or professional brand, I struggled a little bit with deciding which direction to take. Once I knew I wanted to do a sort of professional brand, moving towards my career goals and sending messages about my career goals, I struggled even more to narrow it down to which aspects of my goals I wanted to include. I realized I just wanted to focus on two parts of my personality. One being that I wanted to work with animals, mostly dogs, but all animals. And two being that I want to travel to work in as many places as possible. So I've lived in New York my whole life, but I grew up in New York City and then Long Island and then the Adirondacks and now Western New York. So I feel like I've lived in many different terrains and different types of locations so that I would be suitable to work in many different environments, especially with animals. So I wanted to showcase that in my imagery by showing a sort of skyscape of New York City and then just a generic looking village. I put my name in the middle because I wanted the audience to sort of have their eyes drawn towards the middle to realize that who I am as a person, as an employee, sort of falls right in the middle of the two. And the reason I chose the two silhouettes of a woman and a dog is obviously because I'm a woman and I identify just as this sort of woman encompassing different areas of the world, and the dog because I do identify a lot with my relationship with animals, so especially dogs. The blurb at the bottom I incorporated because I want this to sort of be like a professional brand where I could put it on a website or something and then have employers look at the image with the text and see immediately that these are my goals. So the blurb says, "A person who believes that the universal language is the relationship between humans and animals. A person who believes domesticated animals belong in homes and on fields, not waiting in cages. A person whose career is dedicated to establishing relationships between people and animals for the betterment of them both. And a person who is willing and wanting to travel to establish these relationships across both urban and rural areas in the United States." So I'm still kind of working with the blurb. I'm willing to change it if I think that there's a more specific way I could narrow my career goals, which I'm still sort of working with. I wish I more so was able to incorporate my desire to work in nonprofit specifically. I think maybe if I could narrow it down to look a little bit more like digital marketing specifically for nonprofit, that would be more specific to my goals. In conclusion, I am pleased with the way that my image portrays duality of location, and I hope that it sends the right message to employers about my future career goals. Thank you.